Welcome to Impact. I'm Pat Moyer. Michelle will join us later. Well, this week, honoring America's greatest generation, we meet a couple of veterans now volunteering with Kansas Honor Flight, an organization dedicated to raising funds to send Kansas veterans back to Washington, D.C. to visit their war memorial that was built in their honor by a grateful nation.
Well, I got out of high school in 1943. I was 17, and I had two brothers already in the service, and my dad had to sign the application, and I didn't think he would do it, but he did, because in those days, everybody was involved.
World War II men and women of the Kansas Honor Flight, basically we have sent the bulk of them.
There's 43 states involved in this. It's a national network, and we're just one of them, Kansas Honor Flights. And our hub is in Hutchinson. That's where they do all the logistics, all the flight scheduling, and they have one tough job. Our job here in this Sedgwick County area here is just to raise the funds to get them over there. I went in 2011, and I made a lot of trips all over, but that trip was a trip of a lifetime.
It's refreshing to be in their presence, to win, especially myself, I'll have the Honor Flight logo on my shirt, and they'll see that, and they'll always say, I went on that flight. And the grin goes from ear to ear. And when we're around other people, they will always, always say, it's a trip of a lifetime. Almost verbatim, everyone will say just that. That's the best way to describe it. Because they get to go with their buddies, the men who served in their time period. And when they go back to Washington, D.C., and when they get off that airplane, and they're honored by the military. And that evening, the military they give them a banquet with full military honors.
I talk to people and ask them, if you have anybody in your family in World War II or even the Korean or the Vietnam War, and they would say, oh yeah, my uncle or my son, my grandfather, whoever. I said, well, have they been on the trip? And someone would say, well, I don't know, but let me find out. Or they would say, oh, yeah, but he didn't want to go. And then occasionally we run into somebody who hadn't even heard about us flying. The vets fly free of everything. And that trip, to all of them, as they come home, you ask them. And I heard this from some other people, some other vets that already have gone. That trip was the best they've ever had. It was a trip of a lifetime. It's the closing chapter of their lives.
Let's take care of these men and women while we can. A lot of these folks are 95 plus years old, and we're losing them pretty fast. But what's ironic, we're losing our Vietnam War veterans faster than we're losing World War II veterans right now. Agent Orange and suicides. That's a terrible thing to experience. So we need to honor them. So when the Vietnam War veteran, at the end of this year, the way we plan things, we're trying to send 2 flights per month, and we're going to send 10 flights out. That's our goal. We're trying to raise $198,000 to do that. And with everyone's help, we can accomplish this mission this year. That's our goal.
Hopefully, with the funding, we can start getting the Korean guys, and because that was that's a forgotten war, but we still got troops up there on 38th parallel, and finally, the Vietnam guys, we want to give them the welcome they did not get.